Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Defenders. In this episode, we're going to the Hall of Court, which is probably my second least favorite level, which I'm probably always going to say no matter how many times I come here. Just because it's just about symmetrical. It's almost there. But not only is the enemy distribution kind of off because there's a crystal back here and a door that you have to defend, and it's just a little wimpy door, but then the other side has a whole bunch of doors and you have to worry about that and all that stuff. But then also, on the top half, there's one door with 13 enemies, and then one door with 12, and then on the bottom, it's one door with 12, and then one door with 13. It really does not make a big difference, but just the fact that I know that it's uneven is just bugging me, and it's like, you know what, I'm just not going to deal with it. I'm just going to try to ignore it, and let's just see how that works. And I have no idea why I just placed 3 magic missile towers there. I'm just thinking, you know what, I'm just going to do whatever and hope it works. Because I don't remember what my general strategy is for this level when I'm using an Apprentice. I remember what I do with Squire or a monk, but not really sure what I usually do when I'm playing as the Apprentice. And those 3 magic missile towers seem like they should be enough for now. That's not where I placed it. It's not that either. Alright. So this is going to be interesting. There's only 3 enemies here, and I've got 2 magic missile towers. I'm sure they'll be fine. So I'm really just concerned with these 3 magic missile towers and whether or not they'll be able to defend the, how many is that? 24? 26, 50, plus the other one. So 51 enemies. Yeah, that makes sense because there's 54 total and the other door was 3. I could have just done 54 minus 3, but anyways. So yeah, these 3 magic missile towers are actually doing pretty good. They've got a fast enough attack rate to keep everything at bay. See, and if I had used those 2 towers that I put in the back to just place them here, then I would have had the full effect of 4 magic missile towers, and then just, you know, have to take care of the ones in the back on my own, which isn't really a problem, considering, like I said, there's only 3 of them. And just get rid of this guy on my own, just to speed things along a little bit, and go collect some mana, because there's always a bunch of mana here. Alright, and I'm already leveling up. That's fast. And okay. So, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of enemies on this side. Now there's a whole bunch more. So let's see, there's 10 in the back and 146 total, so 136 coming in from this side. Alright, so I've already used 30 with my 100 defense units. Let's see if I'm just gonna double that by placing another set of magic missile towers right here in the back. Right, I should have enough mana to build a full set of 10 magic missile towers. So that would be good if I can actually do that. Just a little tedious to build so many. Alright. There we go. And then just 2 more here. Oh yeah, and I have some more mana. I have plenty of mana. Alright, can build, actually I'm going to try to fit 3 in there, just for extra security, and just to make sure that they don't walk past them. And it probably would have been better if I used fireball towers and lightning towers, which actually, now that I remember it, that is a brilliant idea. Why did I forget that that was my brilliant idea? Alright, so it might not be as brilliant as I was thinking, because now I realize that I'm probably not going to have enough mana for this, but let's try anyways. Alright, I'm not going to have enough mana for this. Okay, fireball tower there, lightning tower down here, so it's out of their attack range, the enemy's attack range, but the enemies are still within my lightning tower's range. And oh look, I have 2 more treasure chests with mana, so I've got the mana. Have enough for that 1 more lightning tower to fill up that somewhat semi-close to kind of being symmetrical setup. So I've got 8 magic missile towers there. 2 fireball towers, 1 lightning tower. I mean, well now it's all done. Not that one. Alright. So that's 72 defense units, which means I can still put in 28. So now I'm trying to think of how I can fill that up. With 28, that means that I could use what is the mana? I mean the defense units. That's 5, 7, 8. I could use 4 more lightning towers. And actually, that's not good. Just remembered that there's wyverns that I should have been paying attention to. That's not good at all. Oh, actually, the magic missile tower did an okay job of aiming at that one. Let's see. If I use some fireball towers here to help defend against... Actually, no. If I use some deadly striker towers here to help defend against the wyverns. And actually, you know what? I'm going to change my mind again. And what stinks about building in the combat phase is that this actually isn't a very good placement, but once you build something, it's kind of like once you own a car, or once you buy a car and then drive it off the lot, even if you go 2 miles and then come right back, you're not going to be able to sell it back for what you bought it for. Which, there's no need for that analogy, but I've just heard someone use that analogy and I thought, oh hey, that fits kind of well. The whole point of what I'm trying to say is that when you build something in combat phase, even if you just built it and it has full health and everything, if you try to sell it, then you're only going to get half as much mana as you bought it for. So try to only build in build phase if you think you might have to sell it, because then if you try to build something, and dang it, I just remembered, there's wyverns coming in this way, so I don't know if the fireball tower is going to be enough, and I don't know if the lightning tower will get the ones that the fireball tower isn't good enough for. So I'm actually going to have to stay back here and watch this. Oh wow, the lightning tower is actually hitting the enemies and then chaining up to the wyverns, so that's interesting. And my deadly striker tower should be good enough with range to be able to get those wyverns at a good enough distance. And the fireball towers will help out for any non-fire type wyverns. And I'm just collecting some more mana so I can upgrade this deadly striker tower one more time. Because again, as you might have guessed it, there's going to be an ogre. And it'll come out of that door way over there in the back, behind the tree thing. Alright, not entirely sure on how good the magic missile towers will be against the ogre. So that's why I need the fireball turrets to help out a little bit. And again, I say turrets when it's supposed to be towers. Let's see. I'm going to get some more mana so to have enough to upgrade all of these ones. Well, at least all of the front lane, although I only upgraded the one in the back. Well, I didn't only upgrade it, but anyways, let's see, just more mana. Dark Elf mages are always a bother because they always hide back like cowards. Which I guess they're not really cowards, they're just smart, because I know that if they go within the range of my attack, or the range of my defenses, then they will be destroyed. However, they are still quite foolish for thinking that they could even get past me. To the crystal. Alright, like seriously, do any of these ogres, or orcs, or goblins, or anyone actually see my defenses and think, I don't think I'm going to get past that. I think I'm just going to live to fight another day. Anyways, let's see, just upgrade this fireball tower. And I started the round pretty quick because I don't really need anything else, although I just realized I actually should have built 2 more fireball turrets. For some reason, in my head, I did the math and I thought I was done with my defense units, but apparently I still need 2 more fireball turrets to even this out. So that's kind of lame. I could have had more experience points by now. But that's fine. I'm not sure exactly how significant the experience boost is for having defense units filled up. Alright. So then, as you can see from those plus signs, the Dark Elf Mage is doing this whole healing thing. Alright, and I don't think there's an ogre this round. I'm pretty sure it's only the final round. Which means I should jump behind my defenses. And oh look! It's a Dark Elf Warrior. I forgot about you. And it comes out of the back. And I think there's probably some that come out of the front too. I figured it wouldn't come after me. Thought my defenses would be good enough to kill it before I fell within range. But apparently not. Alright. And it does obviously attack your defenses if you are nowhere to be found. It just prioritizes you over the defenses if you are somewhere to be found. And nice. Watching that Deadly Striker Tower sniping from behind. Alright, so now the ogre is going to come from that direction. And let's see if I have enough mana to upgrade all these magic missile towers. Because I'm pretty sure my Deadly Striker Tower does not have enough range to reach all the way over here. So the ogre is actually going to get pretty close to my defenses, if not attacking them, before I'm able to take them down. Or take the ogre down, not my defenses down. Alright, there's a bunch of equipment that I'm sure would be helpful, but I just need 10 more, not even 10, I just need 9 more mana to upgrade a little bit more. Alright, that was a bit of a waste, and I should, why did I start the wave? Why did I do that? I have no idea. I just need 400 more mana to upgrade that last one. I don't really care too much about upgrading the fireball turrets because they're already pretty awesome. And again, I say turrets when it's supposed to be towers. Alright. Oh yeah, I just need 200, not 400. Because I could upgrade these all by 400 for their third level of leveling up. But you know what, this is good. I'm actually going to zoom out a little bit so you can see the battlefield a little more cool-like. Which I think is pretty cool. You can just zoom out and look at the field like that. And you can also zoom in to first-person view. And then what's also cool is you can press H once to get rid of your weapon, twice to get rid of the HUD. And really, he's gonna go on the right side when he almost always goes on the left. Anyways, as I was saying, sorry for that distraction. What was I saying? Oh, right. You can get rid of your HUD by pressing H, and the ogre, obviously I wasn't paying attention, but I'm guessing it went on the right side and was still destroyed. Alright. What am I doing? Right, okay, sorry. I just got distracted because of, well, the distraction. Alright. Anyways, so the round is pretty much over, or wave. Still plenty of enemies, but I'm sure I'll do fine. Nothing in the backside is good. No, look, level up is available. I'm sure these were all hurt because of the ogre, even though I wasn't paying attention. There's a lot of enemies here. 577. Sounds like a lot. Mostly because they're all grouped up in the front. Which is another thing I should talk about, because the enemy distribution, like I said at the beginning of the level, it's really unbalanced or uneven, because there's obviously so many right here in the front, but then only a few in the back. But then, as I pretty much always say when I'm on this level, you do need to pay attention to the ones in the back, because even a single goblin can still destroy your crystal if you're not paying attention, or if you're not strong enough to destroy it. And there's a lot of equipment that's like for level 45. Obviously this one wasn't, but really that big one's fine, but the little one need to be level 45. So this one, like I said, gotta be level 45. The stats, I mean, they're really not that much better. A little more stats to all your different defense stats and stuff. This one, actually, yeah, I'll get it, because that is helpful to my defenses. Level 60, that's ridiculous. Why did they do that? This one's good. Alright, that's enough. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.